Hi there, I'm Chris from Careers at Kirklees College, and these are my top 3 tips for when you go out for a job interview. Tip number 1, be yourself. Many employers have been asking that people show more of their personality within interviews than they actually have been, and this is something that a lot of recruiters feed back. This is because your CV and your application form will take care of a lot of the basic stuff, such as your qualifications, your work experience, and some of your skills, which leaves the opportunity for you to really talk about your personality. Now, this might not be talking about, what you like doing in your spare time in a casual way, but talking about what you can bring to the company and why you'd be good to work with. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Tip number 2, prove it. It's all very well and good talking about what you're good at. For example, I'm amazing at communication, but it's not going to mean very much in an interview unless you prove it to the employer. The way that you can do this is by talking about how have you demonstrated these skills in the past. For example, if you've got great communication, where did you demonstrate that? What experiences have you had? And how have you shown that? That might be, for example, talking about something you did in college, something you did on a part-time job, or even something you did in your spare time, as long as it's showing the employer how you demonstrated that skill. And finally, tip number 3, be prepared. This might seem like a really obvious thing, but so many people forget to do it before an interview. Whether you're thinking about things like the amount of time it takes to get there, what transport you're going to be using, what you're going to be wearing, or even just to make sure you've got your important documents like your CV or your ID, it's really, really important to think about these things the day before you actually turn up to the interview. That will make sure that you arrive there in plenty of time and you're feeling less nervous about the whole process. So hopefully some of these tips will have helped you in preparation for your next interview, and hopefully you'll take some of these things with you to make your next interview even more successful than your previous ones. Good luck.